For myself, HemoHIM helps me with my diabetes. I mentioned that I have diabetes. I've had diabetes for over 15 years. So for those who are in diabetic condition, you know what I'm talking about next. What is the regular sugar count level for a regular person when you go for blood test? It should be 6, right? If you're slightly less than 6, even better. That's what it should be. My count, every time I go for a blood test, Canada is a bit different. My doctor forces me to take a blood test every 3 to 4 months, just because I have diabetes. Every time I go for my blood test for the last 15 years, before HemoHIM, my reading was between 12 and 14. So a few pharmacy friends of mine told me, Stevie, you should be dead by now. I'm not on injection. Okay? So my problem with treating my diabetes is that the drugs that the doctor gave me causes problem with my digestive system. So I cannot take it regularly. So that's why my sugar level, my blood sugar remains very high, 12 to 14 regularly. So what did I do? Now, don't do this at home. Just not the MC say you can do this at home, but don't do what I do at home, okay? What I did was, I read all the research on HemoHIM, stopped my doctor's medication completely for 4 months. So I tell you, don't do this, right? For 4 months. Before I did it, I went for blood tests. My reading was 14. I have the paperwork if you want to see it. Was 14. For 4 months, I only took HemoHIM, no drugs. And I made sure that my lifestyle was the same as what I was before. At the end of 4 months, I went for my blood test. My reading was 8. So 14 to 8 is a big drop. My doctor looked at me and said, what do you do? I didn't tell him that I gave up on medication. Okay. Now, my blood sugar is almost back to normal. It's between 6 and 7. For people who are in diabetes, this is what the doctor wants you to be, below 7. So, yes, HemoHIM works, yes. For me, it has worked for me in that manner. Would I recommend my friends to take it? Yes. But is HemoHIM only for people who are sick? Of course not. If you look at the screen, it tells you people who want energy get HemoHIM. The first time I took HemoHIM, I realized that my energy went up. For those who have diabetes, you know that by afternoon, between 3 to 4 o'clock, you zone out. Not that you want to. It's just that your sugar goes crazy. You just don't know what to do. And so you get tired. When I first took HemoHIM, that's what I realized is my energy was up. So this is good. And it has helped me since then to maintain what it is. So physical fatigue, if you are tired all the time, you need HemoHIM. Whether you are a student, whether you're an elderly person, HemoHIM will help you. If you have any immune system problems, over time, HemoHIM will help you. Now, HemoHIM is not a miracle drug. It is a supplement. How many can you take? As many as you want. Really, there's no limit. But the end of it all is that it will take time for it to work. Because to refresh your blood in your body, how many days does it take? 120 days for blood to be replenished in your body, completely replaced. It will take at least that long for anything to really happen. So HemoHIM is something you should really consider taking. Every year, if you ask my wife, I will have one major flu season where I will go crazy. One whole week, I'll be lying in bed. For the last 2 years, I haven't had to do that at all.